there, Aquarius, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading, back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by in a session, okay? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the rules might give a verse, or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link on the description box below for a personal reading with me, and don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, okay? So let's do it. Gonna have to take that. All right. Oh, very interesting read here, Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel that right now you guys are at an impasse with here. So the person in which we're going to be talking about today, this person has like a little bit of a cold aura around them. And I think one of the reasons why is that because they cannot really decide what to do about this relationship, okay? They still haven't decided yet, even though they are kind of like quite seemingly a bit cold as of now, okay? And with the High Priest, with Hierophant card in reverse in here, it means that right now you cannot really trust this person to be kind of like quite committal to you, or maybe to deliver their promises or keeping their word, because I do feel that right now this person is trying to punish you, especially with the now energy here, okay? Your challenges here, Aquarius, has a lot to do with you keeping your patience, keeping your cool, keeping your temper down, even though you feel that there's some boundaries here that has been violated by this person, okay? When we're talking about the Emperor, we're talking about boundaries, we're talking about authorities, we're talking about autonomy that, especially in the challenge, that has been crossed by a certain someone. And I think this is one of the problem here. I think you may have kind of like communicated some sort of boundaries, or you may have kind of like communicated it, you know, something in which this person had trampled all over again. And this kind of like lead you to be having a little bit of a less of a patience that you used to, okay? Now, in the past, this person was very, very physically attracted to you. I do feel that in the past, this person saw you as somebody who is much more of a Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, someone who is well-rounded, someone who's very good, someone who, you know, is like someone that they could trust, someone that has, dignity behind it, you know what I mean? And I feel that not only that, this person was also physically attracted to you, and I feel that the communications between the both of you in the past was very intense, yeah? This person tried to understand you, this person tried to get you to open up to them. And I think with the Eight of Wands in here, I think you guys also felt that rush, or that sense of like a fast, either infatuations or love towards this person. It was very, very intense, okay? Maybe in the beginning it wasn't, because I think in the beginning you guys were kind of like trying to keep your cool, trying to keep your distance, you're trying to put your guard up and everything like that, and that kind of like lead this person into becoming even more curious, even more intrigued by you. And right after that, it's like once the wall is broken, you guys felt that fast connections, you guys felt everything. Now, in the now, you guys are presented with the Justice card in reverse and also the Three of Wands. I do feel that, again, because something here has been violated, a boundaries had been crossed by this person, you feel that there is an anger within you to a point that it kind of like pushed you to turn your back and be like, you know what, I don't really care. I want to see what's on the horizon for me. And especially since this person is up and down, you know, Wheel of Fortune sometimes is good in a relationship because it indicates that, you know, someone is being very, very optimistic about this relationship. You know, they're trying to have faith in it and everything like that. But the Wheel of Fortune is up and down. So it tells me that sometimes their mood is up and down. And there's a little bit of a sense of unpredictability that comes from this person that kind of like make you feel like, you know what, I have no time for this. Like Justice card in reverse means that you're kind of like not eyeing this person kind of like quite fairly from their eyes, yeah? Because it's like you're not giving this person any chance at all. but because you could not handle that up and down, you could not handle that unpredictability that comes within these connections. That's kind of like also one of the reasons why I'm not saying that you guys have fully moved on, but it's like there is this sense of like, yeah, you know what? Nah, not dealing with this. I don't have time for this. I don't have energy for this. I don't have patience for this. I just want to be looking out on what's the horizon for me. And this person right now is playing this pretty stubborn game with the Five of Wands in here as well. And I think you guys are at an impasse. I mean, you guys are pretty stubborn about not really wanting to handle it. I just don't feel you guys are engaging. You know what I mean? It's more about like, wow, you something. Let me turn it the other way around. It's not like this person's trying to instigate something. This person is trying to trigger something, and you guys are like, wow, no, not like that. It's more about like, wow, no, I don't want to see. I don't want to look at that. I want to see the other way. Maybe there's something better for me out there in the horizon. And I do feel that your indifference and also your unbotheredness is really, really taking a toll on them. And I feel that whatever it is that they're doing right now is some sort of a cry of attention. Okay, because it's obvious what you're doing here, Aquarius, with the Three of Wands in here. It's like you don't want it. You felt that something here has been violated and you just don't want nothing to do with it. You just want to look ahead into the future. So let's see what's going on in the future. Okay. I think that somewhere in the future, you guys are just going to be much more focused on your work, and you're also going to be much more focused on expanding your network circle, or you're going to be expanding your social life. I think you're going to have like a lot of great times here, which kind of like take them as a shock, because again, as I was saying earlier, right, like in the now, whatever it is that they're doing is more of like a cry of attention. But I don't know, it's like the way that they want attention from you is not really in a healthy way. It's very triggering, you know what I mean? It's like instigating something to a point where you could not really judge this person fairly, and I wouldn't really blame you for that. Now, in the future, I would have to clarify the Star card here, but I do feel that this person is going to still be in this energy of like, oh yeah, Aquarius want to act indifferent, Aquarius want to act unbothered. Fine, that I would act unbothered as well, right? But I just feel that you guys are truly are unbothered, because I think you guys are just going to be focusing a lot more on your work. You guys are going to be focusing a lot more on your social life, or maybe your support system or your networking. So I want to clarify that Tower card for a bit. But first of all, I want to clarify the Pentacles. Oh my goodness, goodness. Let's see the Three of Pentacles from your side, Aquarius. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands. That's very beautiful. Now, here's the part, okay? Like, once you detach from all of that, once you try not disengage and just kind of like looking the other way around, is a moment where you finally got that sense of emotional fulfillment, where you guys are going to be taking a lot more care about yourself. Okay, there's going to be like maybe a new activities or a new spontaneous thing that you guys are going to be doing for the sake of you. It's maybe you guys are going to be ongoing like a new, I don't know, health journey, or maybe traveling, or maybe taking up some new hobbies. But there's something here that new that you guys are going to be doing in your life that is going to make you feel very, very fulfilled. And you guys are very focused on just you. I just want to be filling my cup. Now, what this person is doing in the future is still pretty much going to be the same. Nine of Swords, the Magician in reverse, and also the Ace of Swords. What you need to know is that indifferent is their way of trying to mirror you back. Because again, yeah, they're trying to get your attention by instigating something. It's not working. They're now in the future, they're going to try to mirror you by acting unbothered and indifferent, which in reality is kind of like quite a manipulative way for them to send a message towards you. Okay, because I do feel that this person is like Why isn't Aquarius paying attention to me? Why? Look at me, Aquarius, look at me. But I just do feel that you guys are not there anymore. Like, you guys are just more focused on yourself. Now let's clarify the Tower. Now, I have two scenarios for the futures of what is it likely going to happen, okay? And it really does depend on the individual itself, or what type of person you're actually dealing with. If you're dealing with somebody here who likes to instigate or who likes to trigger something with triangulations or trying to make someone jealous, that this might be the case for you guys in the future, in which this person is then again with that cry of attention, because any way that they're doing, it's just not working for you guys, right? So in the future, I do feel that there's going to be, it's more about them seeing you living your life beautifully and you being unbothered and indifferent. So they would want to mirror it back by giving you the impression that they're being, you know, carefree, freedom person, maybe approaching like a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whatever that may be. And in the future, you're going to be hearing about that. But again, as I was saying earlier, you guys are in a totally different energy than before, because it's like, whatever information that you're getting about this person no longer hurts you, because I think you guys are just so used to getting triggered to a point that it's nothing anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. yeah. I do feel that in the future, if, you know, that person really likes to use triangulations or jealousy card as a way to trigger you, then that would be the case where you finally be like, you know what? Yeah, I told you, right? This person is not worth it. That's my closure. I'm done with this thing. But if that is not the case, if you're not dealing with somebody who likes to play that jealousy card, then I see this person's going to be eyeing you and going to be looking at your life, and they're going to be assuming that you guys are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in which you're going to be hearing from them the disappointment that they're feeling. Okay? I feel that if that is the case, you guys are going to be receiving a message or receiving an email or whatever about this person kind of like accusing you or assuming that you are doing something with either a fire sign or a Capricorn. And I think the way that you would respond to them, it's not like you're trying to clear your name or anything like that, but it's more about like giving boundaries or solid truth about like, yeah, so why? Like more like that, you know what I mean? I don't think that you're going to be running away from it. I just don't think that you're going to be manipulative about it, but I just feel that you're just going to be giving it like bluntly how it is. All right, so that's the future for you guys. Let me pull some advice card for you, Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius, please. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Now, this is basically what you guys are doing, so I don't really understand why this comes up in an advice again, but you know, this is an after tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. But first of all, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I think throughout times, or maybe the past 1 year, has taught you a lot. Okay, has taught you a lot about what is real and what is not real, what's supposed to be your priority and what's not supposed to be a priority, especially in regards to your romantic life. It's more about, is that person real? Should I trust that person, or should I not do it? Is that person a worthy investment, or is it that person not a worthy investment? And I feel that in the past 1 year, you've learned a lot about that. And I think you need to take in that knowledge and just kind of like be aware of those knowledge that you've learned and try to decide, because you have the Page of Wands in here. Well, the Page of Wands is a very, very kind of like quite dramatic card here in this deck of mine, because it needs to get away from its comfort zone so that it could ventures into something that is new and better for him. Yeah, something in which has more potential, something in which has more stability, something that has more sustainability within it. Okay, this is the way that the universe is trying to tell you, is that you cannot really, like, what gets you here will not get you there. Okay, I think one of the reasons why you've been so gung-ho and you've been so hung up on this person is because this person has become your comfort zone, and the universe is trying to tell you is that, but if that is your comfort zone, but it's hurting you a lot, is it really a comfort zone though? Right? Now get out of the comfort zone so that you can achieve something that is much more worth of your investment, something much more worth about your energy. And this is also a call from the universe to really be putting a lot of attention towards your work and your money instead of romantic life, or maybe in the next few weeks to come. Okay? So, I think that is it for my reading for you, Aquarius. I hope that you guys find tons and tons of clarity you've been looking for, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. Alright, bye-bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.